All right, I got some titles here. Actually, quite a lot here. Not a lot, but excuse me, a decent amount. Mainly because I forgot. This is why I don't like to put away movies until I do a haul video. Because sometimes I'm like, oh yeah, I did buy that, but then I'm like, oh wait, I didn't throw that in a haul video. I need to do that. So here we go. We're gonna speed run through these because I'm sick and my voice is giving out on me. Spirited Away live on stage. I have all the Studio Ghibli movies now. I just need like a couple random titles that are technically part of the Studio Ghibli collection, and this is one of them. They actually showed this in theaters like a year or so back. Really sad I missed it. What I'm curious about is I think there was a version of this that was shown in theaters that had the English dub, but this looks like it only has Japanese subtitles, which is kind of absurd because this is a live on stage version that's like 3 hours long, and I don't mind watching stuff in foreign languages, but it feels like, man, if I'm gonna watch a live Broadway production with just Japanese subtitles or English subtitles, I mean, we'll see. But I'm excited to check that out, kind of. But it's just like, oh, okay, not my preferred way. All right, you're gonna laugh at this one. You already saw this earlier, a second ago, but I got Gabby's Dollhouse. Let me explain. I do not actually ever intend on watching this movie ever. Essentially, I have every DreamWorks animated movie, just like I have every Pixar movie, just like I have every Disney animated movie, and I want to keep it that way. So I did see this. I did a video on it. Don't know why I did a video on it. Probably should not have, but I did. And this is, exactly what you think it is. I'm not gonna really say anything about the movie. So I just bought it because it's technically a DreamWorks animated movie, even though, as you can tell, there's kind of animation, but not really. Um, yeah, I'm gonna make a video. Not make a video. Well, I made a video talking about this movie. I don't really want to say much more about it, but I waited till this go out on sale so I could just have it on the shelf. Say I got all of them, even though this is not one I intend on watching again. But you know what? Here we are. And another one I got as completing my DreamWorks animated set is the disc banging around in there. Oh, at least it's the Blu-ray disc. Jeez. Um, I got the Bad Guys 2, which was like $20. So in total, I basically got these for around like $30. The last two DreamWorks titles I needed. I was actually gonna wait until Forgotten Island came out, that new DreamWorks animated movie, to pick these up, just so I could keep myself up to date. But I decided, I'll just do that, especially Bad Guys 2, because Bad Guys 2, I've actually been wanting to rewatch because I feel like I might like it more because I watched it in the theater and I was like, yeah, it's okay. I feel like I might enjoy it more the second time, but they have a season 2 of the Netflix show that I just watched while I was really sick and still really sick. And I need to shoot a video on that, but made me want to go watch that show again, or not that show, the second movie again. Um, I got this one here, Green Lantern, the animated series. Um, I'm trying to pick up all the Green Lantern stuff. Like there's four animated movies. I have one of them coming in the mail. Another one I need to order because I thought I still had it, but apparently I don't. And I have the live action one, which we don't need to talk about. And I needed this. I actually had this in my wish list for a long time. This was a show that I always wanted to watch as a kid. I never really watched because Cartoon Network was doing this like action superhero block of like Beware the Batman, which is like a CG animated show like this, or like some Ben 10 series and other DC shows like Young Justice. And to be fair, I don't think I would have enjoyed some of those back then. I don't think it was ever. I've never into Young Justice when I watched it later, but I definitely would not have liked it that back then. I was not the right age for it. I feel like you need to be a little bit older of a teenager. But you know, that was those shows always seem really cool to me. I never watched them because they're only on Saturdays. They're on this action movie block, and I just never made it to watch it. And also, shows like this only lasted 26 episodes. They were canceled after one season. This show in particular was canceled because it was made as a tie-in to the Ryan Reynolds Green Lantern live action movie. And since that movie flopped, they're like, yeah, this show was not producing us that much money to begin with, so but at least they put the whole series out on Blu-ray. 13 episodes here, 13 episodes there, 26 episodes, all on Blu-ray from Warner Archive. So I do like that the disc here that are like more of like the 2D drawings, even though the show's animated in 3D. So I'm excited to actually watch the show. Finally, the show that I've always kind of wanted to check out. This is the most excited Green Lantern video I'm excited to make, because all the other animated stuff is like whatever. But Ryan Reynolds movie, oh boy, we don't need to talk about that. And then I got Looney Tunes Collector's Vault Volume 2. This just came out a couple weeks ago. I pre-ordered this, but then I canceled the order because Amazon was putting it on back order. Here's the thing I don't understand about the Warner Archive shit. Why are you guys offering pre-orders for some of your stuff? Because my thing is, they offer pre-orders, okay, but a lot of times they don't come on release day. Which I'm sorry, if you are not able to ship stuff out 90% of the time on release date, you should not offer a pre-order. And to me, it's also silly because they print these based on how much there is demand. So basically, if you order one, it gets printed and it's sent to you. This isn't like, oh, we have some in stock in a warehouse. No, they print these based on how many people want them. So there should be no issue trying to get these things made and sent out to people. I don't know, but as a way to get this, because to be honest with you, let me pull this out here. This is my Looney Tunes Blu-ray sets. I have not watched any of these. I've collected all of them. I bought all of them. I just haven't actually sat down and watched any of these. Mainly it's because, I look at this stack and it's now overwhelming because, this one has like 60 shorts on here. This one has 50 shorts on here. This one has another 50. Another 50. This one doesn't say. This one doesn't say. But there's just so many of them on these sets. And it's just overwhelming now because now I have like, how many of this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9. 9 Blu-ray sets of Looney Tunes cartoons that I've just not popped in. I think I tried to watch some of Bugs Bunny ones when I went to bed on this one, but I decided, you know what, I actually want to sit and watch these slowly. So I'm thinking I'm going to try and watch one of these shorts a day in these Blu-ray sets. Sure, it will take me a while if I do it like that, but I just need to get through these. It kind of feels weird to keep buying stuff when you're not actually fully engaging with it and checking these things out. But there's like 9 of these Blu-ray sets here. You get the Bugs Bunny 80 Years collection, which by the way, if you don't have, it's been reprinted. You got these Platinum collections, and you got the Collector's Vault, which is a 4 movie set. And you got Collector's Vault 1 and 2. This is crazy stuff here. I need you to understand that I have a problem. Is basically what I'm trying to say here. But yeah, that's everything I picked up. I'll have another haul video later this week, but I want to show off all this stuff that I been collecting, and before I forget, because I literally forgot 2 of those titles were in the closet and I hadn't thrown them into a video yet, and I want to make sure I did that. So